All right, joining us now is former Pentagon UAP investigator Lou Elizondo, who played a crucial role in launching the current UAP renaissance when he helped release the now infamous Pentagon videos back in 2017. Also joining us is Marik Von Rennenkampff, who served at the Departments of State and Defense. Marik, I'm going to start with you. And this video that was just revealed that we played a portion of just a second ago, it's from an MQ-9 Reaper drone off the coast of Yemen in 2024. The missile appears, it's a 100-pound missile. It appears to simply bounce off this object rather than destroy it. It's unbelievable. What do you think we're seeing here?
Well, good evening, Elizabeth, and it's great to be with you again. It is very, very intriguing footage. I want to caution everybody that interesting footage has been debunked in the past, but at first glance, this is very, very interesting footage, especially because it appears that this object continues moving along on a trajectory after the impact from this missile. Again, much more analysis is required, but at first glance, it does some very interesting things. It appears to rotate before the missile strikes it. A lot more analysis needs to be done, but I want to quickly caution folks that we get hung up on flashy videos. I really want to urge everybody watching to call their senators to support the UAP Disclosure Act, which is sponsored by Chuck Schumer and Senator Mike Rounds. That is really the core of the matter. That's my bottom line takeaway, that we should pay attention to these, again, headline-grabbing incidents and testimonies and videos, but let's really pass some legislation that actually could have some teeth and some impact on this topic.
Lou, Marik raises a good point. The video is impressive, but let's apply some proper skepticism. We don't know its provenance. It was leaked anonymously to Congressman Burleson. Second, it lacks all of the telemetry data that we saw in the infamous Nimitz Tic Tac video that you actually helped make public yourself. Congressman Burleson himself didn't want to make any claims about what this was or wasn't. We need a lot more information here, right?
Yeah, Elizabeth, Marik's absolutely correct. We have to be very careful not to jump to any conclusions prematurely. However, this is just example of one of many, many types of videos that the U.S. government has in its possession, and Congress is working very hard trying to get some of those released in order for the American public to see it for themselves, and also maybe get some additional expertise to look at what we're looking at in this video. I would like to also emphasize that this particular hearing was, I would say, historic. And it takes a lot for me to say that because I was in a hearing very similar to this. What you heard was there was this concerted effort to obfuscate by the U.S. government and suppress whistleblower testimony. It's something that I've been basically railing against for the last 8 years because I myself have been victim to it. Same with some of my other colleagues. And you heard it again from firsthand whistleblowers that they too, in some cases, suffered a tremendous amount of retribution just simply for coming forward and asking the hard questions.
Why do you think that is? I'm not sure I understand this. Like, why? We heard the testimony today. We've had other people, guests on this show, who've said the same thing, that they were told not to speak out, Lou. Why do you think they're being...
I actually had to sign paperwork, and I'll tell you something. There's several reasons it could be, but let me tell you the one that I fear is probably perhaps maybe the most realistic, or one of the most realistic, that the U.S. government actually has been able to successfully reverse engineer perhaps certain aspects of the observables, what we're seeing with UAP technology. And in fact, we heard about the stories today about a triangular craft that was huge in size with lights on the apex of the triangle. There are other whistleblowers right now, to include former special operators, who are willing to come forward and talk to Congress and the intelligence community about these exact aircraft being seen over military bases.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.